This video will take you through the process of fitting the loose cable and cable mat heating systems. This video is an overview and must be used in conjunction with the installation instructions. We will start by fitting the loose cable system, however we will complete the installation using a cable mat system. First, make sure you have all the tools you need to complete the process. You may also find these items useful. Now ensure that the flooring package you have received is complete. Once this is done, make sure that the area you intend to fit is free of debris. You can then apply the floor primer to the intended fitting area. Ensure there is an even coverage and leave to dry before continuing with the fitting. Avoid walking on this area during this time. Once dry, the tile backer boards can be fitted. Use a tile adhesive or galvanized screws with washers depending on your flooring type. The boards can be easily cut to fit the shape of the room using a utility knife. When fitting the boards, overlap the joints to minimize movement. Your finished result should look like this. Before fitting the mat or loose cable system, you must test the resistance with a multimeter to ensure the system isn't damaged. Record the result on the provided datasheet. If you are fitting a loose cable system, mark out the cable spacing across the length of the room in accordance with the fitting instructions. Carefully roll out the cable, taping it down at both ends. Don't secure it too well at this stage as minor adjustments may be needed. Corners and other problem areas should be laid out like this. Once the whole floor area is covered, you can secure the cable using extra tape. For the rest of this installation, we will be using a cable mat system. Unroll the mat and cut through the mesh, being careful to avoid damaging the heating element. The cable can be removed from the mat to allow it to be taped down into awkward areas. Once the cable is removed from the mat, it can be treated in the same way as the loose cable system. Once you have all the mats laid out, you can secure them by removing the backing tape and applying pressure evenly over the mat to ensure its adhesion to the backer boards. The next step is to fit the temperature sensor. Before we do this, it needs to be tested to ensure it is working correctly. Test the resistance using a multimeter and record the information on the datasheet. Carefully feed the temperature sensor into the weave of one of the mats, preferably near the cold tail for ease of installation. Once this has been done, the mat should be tested again to make sure it hasn't been damaged during the fitting process. For peace of mind, you can test the mat at intervals during the fitting of the tiles, or use a cable monitor device. The cabling should be secured with tape and taken up into the wall sockets. Before tiling, you can use a latex leveling screed. However, it is possible to tile straight over the mat using a flexible tile adhesive as demonstrated here. Ensure the manufacturer's instructions are followed. The flooring system should be wired up and tested by a qualified electrician. This is a requirement of the guarantee. Now you are ready to grout the tiles. Once this is complete and the adhesives are dry, begin the warming up process and increase the temperature by 1 degree Celsius per day. You are now ready to enjoy the full benefits of your floor heating system.